Hey everybody, Shawn Tubbs here. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Royer Labs dBooster. It's an inline signal booster that's designed to work with passive ribbon or dynamic microphones. Now this is capable of giving you boosts in your signal from 12 dB all the way up to 20 dB depending on how you have it set. Now the way this works is it's going to go between your microphone and either your mic preamp or your interface preamp, depending on what you're using. Now, the only caveat is they do need to be phantom power or 48 volts, and that shouldn't be an issue. Most preamps and interfaces come with a 48 volt option. Now, the dBooster has Royer's top shelf componentry in it, and it sounds great. Now, I can't say it sounds totally transparent. It does add a very subtle little bit to the signal, but I found it to be very desirable. I can only describe it as a really nice harmonic complexity. Now, the way I would like to demo the dBooster is with an acoustic guitar. Now, the reason I want to do that is that's where you're going to run into the most issues when you're using low output passive dynamic or ribbon microphones. What happens is you can't get enough signal to your mic preamp, so you end up gunning the gain on it, and when you do that you create a lot of noise floor, which can really become an issue later on down the road. Now there's two mics I want to use for this demo. One is a ribbon mic. It's the Royer R10. I really like this microphone. It sounds fabulous. And the other microphone I'm going to use is the tried and true SM57. Now I don't normally use an SM57 on an acoustic guitar, but I was really keen to try it out with the dBooster, and you'll get to check that out in the demo. Now the way I'm going to play is I'm going to do two passes that are really short. One will be with the dBooster engaged, and one will be with the dBooster disengaged. And I'm going to run the dBooster at the 20 dB setting. Now I don't recommend starting there, but I really wanted to give you guys an example of how quiet this is even at 20 dB of boost. Now the preamp I'm going to use is my Apogee Quartet mic preamp. I wanted to stick with that because I felt like more of you would be using interface DAWs than possibly separate mic preamps. Now obviously it's going to work great with both, but I thought it would be best to go ahead and use the Apogee Quartet and start there. Now in setting the gain on the Apogee Quartet preamp, just to give you an idea, when I started with the Royer R10 without the dBooster, I had to set the gain at about plus 62. And then when I engaged the dBooster, I was able to bring the gain down to about 40. And with the Shure SM57, I had to start without the dBooster at the gain sitting at about 58. And then when I used the dBooster in line, I was able to turn that down to 35, I believe. So the dBooster works great. I was able to get plenty of signal to the input of my mic pre with virtually no noise. The little bit of harmonic complexity it added was really, really sweet sounding. So yeah, let's get into how this thing sounds. It's the Royer Labs dBooster.